primordial energy of the universe coming human consciousness.
I have a world of my own.
So, Anthony, do you remember the first song you learned to play, either on guitar or on piano?
Oh, I think the first song I learned to play on piano was Ode to Joy when I was like 7 or 8 years old.
Oh, wow.
Pretty weird one, but yeah, it's what got it started, and then I didn't play music for a while, but it was a fun way to start, a music career.
And do you remember the first song that you wrote?
First song I wrote, I don't think many people would know. It was, some of our fans would know. It's called, what is it called? Where Do We Go From Here, I think? That or We All Fall Down was one. It was just on guitar, kind of percussive, just a little guitar lick thing. That's kind of what we did.
All right. And
Here, let me help you out here. The door's about to open. Go ahead.
and if you could be remembered for only one song in the Makeshift Prodigy catalog, which one would it be?
Well, hopefully it'll be a song from the future. But I guess right now my favorite song, come on, we'll go this way. My favorite song of ours is probably Alive. I really love playing that song. I think we've had like a good reaction that way. I think it's one of our favorite songs, one of our fans' favorite songs,
Is there any one live performance in your career thus far that's been kind of a defining moment, you'd say, for either yourself or for the band, that's kind of propelled you guys, or you look back at it and it's saying something that you always remember?
From somebody else, like
For you
another
personally,
artist?
one of your shows.
Oh, a show in particular. Well, I think the first time we played the Metro was actually on my birthday, January 10th. And it was the first time we played the Metro, and we were really nervous, but it was a big show for us. We were super excited, and we ended up doing great. Like, it had a great reaction, great crowd came out. All of our friends came out, and it was just an awesome experience to play the Metro for the first time. We played it a lot now, and we played a lot around Chicago, but just a great experience. I'll never forget that.
And how about any other band that you've seen that's had a big impact on you?
I saw Radiohead last summer, and it was just after their King of Limbs album came out, and my friend took me there as a gift, and it was one of the best nights of my life, needless to say. It was they're one of my biggest influences and one of my favorite bands in the world, so I was just super excited to go. And then actually after the show, she worked at the Tweeter Center, which is a big venue out here in Chicago, and I got to go sit by like their tour buses and see the semi trucks that load all their gear in and shit like that. And it was just, I was just praying that Tom York didn't come out there, because I was terrified of how I would react if I actually got to see the guy, you know what I mean? He's such a big influence of mine, but needless to say, he didn't come out, and we just hung out by their tour buses and by all their gear and stuff, and I got to look at, what their system's like as a band compared to ours, which is obviously like 1% of that.
Right. And what about, is there any particular venue outside of Chicago that you've either saw a show at or that you've played that really stands out as, a great place to play or see a show?
We played Webster Hall, which was in New York, and we played there a couple times now, but it's a great venue, and I know that me and a couple of the other guys in the band are really into very old venues, or just places in general that are kind of spooky, and like Jake and Christian are big into ghost hunting and stuff like that, so we were going around the venue just hiding around, just scaring the shit out of each other the whole time. And I remember Josh and a couple of the other guys from the Rouge were looking around the venue, and they didn't know we hid on him. They were on tour with us. So we were waiting for him to come back down. It was in this big, dark stairwell. And I just jumped out and scared the shit out of him. It was so funny. We had a great time, though. It was a good show. Probably 200 people over there or something like that, so it was pretty packed. And yeah, we had a great time.
Nice.
I love that.
I guess that leads to the last question. Is there any other funny stories from the road that you kind of recall that stand out as something you always remember?
I would say the one story from the road that to me was one of the funniest is one of our bandmates, Christian, he was sleeping in the van. We were all in the hotel, just still celebrating after one of our shows. I can't remember what city we were in, but we knew he was sleeping, and we had a bunch of people in our hotel room. We all made this plan. We came walking up to the tour van, and we all crept around it and sat there and counted off. We were like 1, 2, 3, and we all pounded on the van and scared the living shit out of them. This is what we do all the time to keep ourselves interested, is just scare people most of the time. And we scared him so bad. There's a video of it somewhere on the internet of him from the inside. Someone went in the van and was filming him while we were all scaring him, and he just had the biggest heart attack ever. And it was just hysterical. We had a good time. Look at that three-legged dog. Three-legged dog. Awesome. Get that. Look at that guy. Cute.
All right, that's a wrap.
Three-legged dog. Thanks for the interview, guys. Maybe we'll see you this fall on the Trendsetter tour. Take care.